I think we're live. Yo. Yeah. Alright, anyway, yep. Playing this game again, and I've finally, decided to unmute and talk during one of these. But yeah, so this stream, I would like this to be the last stream of, this game. I know we're only like 60% done with the game, but I might, just try and get through it in one sitting here. I know the last two streams I've kind of just didn't feel like, I haven't really felt it playing for that long. They're only like an hour long, hour and a half. So yeah, I think that's like me getting a little burnt out of this game and trying to follow guides to get the trophies. Not Resident Evil, really, in general, but just following the guide is kind of a little lame. It's like, it's not unfun, but it's kind of lame. It feels like a fucking chore or a job or something like that. Tedious, and I imagine it's just completely impossible to like watch. You know. So yeah, it's annoying, but it's what we do here to, you know, get some achievements on hard games like this. Well, not really hard, but I guess tedious and confusing. But yeah, but that said, I would like to finish this in the stream, but I don't have any guarantee I'll do that. I mean, it can't be that bad watching a guide and all, but I don't know. Maybe I'll get like too tired or some garbage will happen, something like that. But yeah, I would have started this earlier, but I've spent the last hour sheltering in my basement because there's a freaking tornado warning outside and with 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts, so you can imagine it's not exactly a ideal situation to be in when trying to focus on a game here and doing the hardest difficulty on said game. So that was unfortunate, but it seems everything's alright now. No major problems on my end. I actually didn't even lose power at all. It was a relatively quick weather event, I suppose you could say. I'm sure other places lost power around here, but yeah. I mean, I'm technically not in my actual home right now. I mean, it's personal information, but my PlayStation console isn't at my main residence, I guess you could say. It's at my family member's house. And that sounds weird, but there's context behind it, trust me. But yeah, anyway, yeah, so I'm in a different home than I usually stay at, and they don't really lose power at all. Meanwhile, the home, my actual home, is just losing power fucking constantly. Someone can sneeze on the power line and it loses fucking power. So there is something of a chance that my house right now has no power, and my whole street. And I do have power here, and it wasn't a big problem here, so that's possible. But I'm gonna ignore that and play the video game that I like and I want to finish. So, and I will deal with that later. So yeah, that's a little IRL backstory lore there, I guess. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna do my normal thing and mute and play and have a really boring stream experience most likely because I'll be pausing the whole time. What else? Oh yeah, and the weather I'm talking about, it's not over yet. So if for some reason this stream just fucking cuts off for some reason, like it just randomly cuts off at a random point, it's most likely because the fucking power went out or something. But yeah, that's if that happens, well, that's probably the reason. Anyway, with that said, I don't think I have much else to say. At least until I finish this game. I don't think I'll do like some big long ass review of the game. I'll just hopefully paraphrase my thoughts a little and then think about what to do next. Because there's a few games that I'd like to like play next that I haven't started yet. I talked about them before, but you know, I've been playing that crab game with Caden, who I haven't played that in like a while because fucking Caden is too busy to play, so that's annoying. But yeah, I was having a lot of fun with that, so I'm trying. I want to try like other Souls likes, like Bloodborne. Bloodborne is my number one contender at the moment for the next Souls like I'd try. But you know, I'll have to look into more of that. So there's Bloodborne. I was playing that Nine Souls game, but that's like a Metroidvania more than a Souls like. So I could probably pick that game up at some point. But no, it's difficult, and I need to like put effort into it more than other games. So it's like I don't want to play it. And it's kind of the same with System Shock. I was playing System Shock, and then I just wanted to play these RE games again more than System Shock. That's why I haven't played that yet. But yeah, I do need to finish System Shock, of course. And I was also kind of thinking going back to Horizon Remastered. I started that and then immediately dropped it because of, I don't know, I was interested in some other game. It might have been Resident Evil. I forgot what the fucking timeline is, but I lost interest pretty quick. But yeah, I could probably pick that game back up. Well, it probably won't happen, but that's a higher likelihood of games I'd pick back up. I don't know, but that's for after this game. For now, I'm just gonna fucking mute, watch the goat Opna Noob and his guide, and hopefully finish this shit, because, well, frankly, the part of the game I like is over. Now we're in Leon's section, and Leon's section is fine. It's not like awesome. It's just fine. It's just, I'd say it's more tedious than fun per se. Pretty fun on the first playthrough. I like the section on the first playthrough, but if we ignore all the times I got fucking lost, but yeah, replay this section is not particularly amazing. The lab is worse too. The lab low key isn't that good at all. It's very, very just RE2 lab coded. I mean, the last like 2 acts of this game is just RE2 coded. We go back to the RPD, and the lab is very similar to the one in RE2 remake. So it's like I'm just fucking rather play that game if I want to play the lab and RPD, you know. But whatever. All right, I'm gonna get this video up and we'll hopefully finish this motherfucking thing. Hopefully that many hiccups this time, because I played like shit last stream. I died like a dumbass in the warehouse. And obviously let fucking Grace die because I shot the gas tank in accident, before the chef guy got there to kill him with it. So yeah, that was fun. Yeah, it's a little rough, but oh well. was fucking bullshit. Dude did a fucking like a 180 to fucking hit me with some random bullshit that was ass.
Send some footage your way, Sherry.
What the hell?
The guy at the end. White suit. Can you find anything on him?
Yeah, hold on. The database is coming up empty.
So there goes involved with Hocus, too. One of the parts should be just up here. Signal received. Or at least what's left of it.
Okay, one component left. By the way, I found some evidence of the Pentagon putting pressure on the PSA. It appears the North American branch has been moving independently.
Heard they had an internal dispute. Think it's related?
That's all I've got. There's been an increase in government surveillance. Seems like my fan base is growing.
Some things never change. Watch your back. I'll contact you again soon. Gotta fill this up. Let me guess. You must be the town lumberjack. can use that. Oh, fuck. Okay, let's find those detonator points. Picked up the relay.
Great job. Now to get through that gate.
Yeah, just gotta figure out how to... get down from here first. Now for the other side. Now what? You'll have to take the next one. This is my lucky day. That took longer than planned. Luckily, I found a bike. Should make up for lost time.
Great. You'll need it. It's 15 miles to the city center.
All right. Should make it there in no time.
Good to hear. How are the roads? Leon?
Just a few potholes. This day just keeps getting better and better. more training. So much for the direct route. Seriously. I don't give up that easy. Can't believe it's still standing.
understand.
Stay away. Stay away!
What was that?
because we're at this part, and this part is boring as fuck and tedious. But yeah, well, it's only been like an hour and 10 minutes, and honestly it feels fucking longer than that. I don't know what that means, but yeah. This second half of the game drags, man. Drags. It's not bad. Like, it's not bad. It's like, it's just like a 6.5 out of 10. Instead of the first half, which was a like 9.5. Genuinely, like maybe even a. I don't know about. I wouldn't say it's a 10 out of 10, but it's like a 9. It's a 9 for sure. It was so good. And then this half is. Yeah, that kid was reenacting me. Whenever I hear at the fucking replay the game. Oh no, I didn't have a joke geared up for that, but I wanted to say something anyway. Yeah, I will say, I remember when I was first playing this, and this part when I first started was pretty creepy. But now I know it's kind of just like very walking simulator like. So it's like, nah, just a little annoying. And then this part is probably the dumbest part in the game. If not this whole section. It's just, you go down the hall, they're standing there. And you have to go back out and then go back in, like PT style, like, there's just absolutely zero indication. It's fucking stupid. Like, this makes no sense. Man, this part, the guy did this, like, really weird skip, so I'm gonna try to do that. Oh, I don't know, it's not weird, it's just... It looks risky, I guess, but there's, like, auto-saves in this part, so, like, who cares? You get the key, and then you, like, just run immediately to the hatch and just spam the shit to get in. Obviously, you could wait, but, like, you could also, like, not do that and hurry up, so... Spam that shit right here. Hold forward, spamming X. Ah, motherfucker. Okay, yeah, that isn't hard. That's very easy. Just do that every single time.
Please just be a bad dream. Why did they?
It's so fucking stupid. Every time I replay this part, I just think of how dumb it is. Like, why is there a fire truck there? Why are there children with that look like mannequins? What am I playing? Why am I in some underground Resident Evil 4 Dead Space fucking church? Why is this open just automatically for some reason? It's like, I haven't watched like a lore video or anything, but like, why is this any of this here? Why is there some church dungeon looking thing under an orphanage? Why is what does the orphanage even do? Why is there a lab here? Like, what are we doing? Why are there these motherfucking children here? Why are there 100 like Grace clones? Also, who is this clone I'm playing as? Who the fuck are you? Like, it's like you're a Spencer's adopted kid or something. Like, but like why? you're all like white-haired and like blind. Like why? I'm sure they mentioned that in the game and like in files or something, but like I don't know, man. I'll probably just watch a lore video to like see everything, all the information at once presented, you know. I still don't understand this part in the lore. Like this kid is like, was Grace made from a copy of her or something? Like I don't know. I'm much for shitting this kid though. Oh god, can't get the fuck out of here. That's just so fucking funny to me.
What's wrong with them? What is this place?
So I don't know how to explain it, but like this kid's voice, you can like just tell it's like an adult trying to be like a kid. I don't know how to explain it, but like it's just like that. It gives me that feeling. Run, bro. Yeah, look, children. Yep, they're all like that. And here's where we do this shit now.
I just sent you the coordinates.
I don't have time to deal with this. Give me a goddamn break.
What is Ark?
I'm not sure. But apparently it's someplace important. It hasn't changed.
is so slow with reacting, man. No, fuck off. Oh my god, dude.
Not yet.
It's fucking annoying.
I'll stop you as many times as I have to.
Yeah, this game is... Oh my god, dude. It's not like the other, like, Souls games where the parrying is not extremely annoying to do. Well, there are fucking injectors. I'm not wasting that. 25% health.
Made it. I'm at the orphanage, Sherry. There's not much left of it. Heading underground to look for Grace.
Understood.
Seriously. guess this is my stop. Phew. BSAA left something behind. It just keeps going. Finally reached the bottom. This is one very deep hole.
The perfect place to hide something.
Phew. I'm getting the feeling I'm not wanted around here. Liquor.
Here at ARC, your movements will be constantly monitored. Do not leave the designated areas without authorization. The recording and transmitting all information is...
I didn't realize I had such a big fan. How about an autograph? Ran into trouble. This guy was one thing.
Coming from you, that's quite the compliment.
Chris should be nearby. Time to finally get some answers. Come on.
So, talking now, yeah, so you can just skip the whole boss fight by getting the bad ending, and I haven't gotten the bad ending yet, so yeah, we're gonna be doing that. I won't skip the cinematic for that, because I haven't seen it yet, but all I know is that it's the bad ending, so Leon will probably die, and it'll be really sad and stuff. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing. Ugh.
Warning. Threat level orange. Confirmed in storage sector. Critical error. Containment lockdown failure.
All right. I'm not dead yet. All right, Leon. Be careful. I need to get going too.
level red in storage sector. Rebooting AI control center. Noah.
Oh, no.
AI control center. Noah. Reboot failure. No response.
This is it. I did it.
Containment protocol inactive. Containment protocol inactive. Containment breach. System-wide surveillance failure detected.
Oh, shit. You've got to be kidding me.
Security threat detected. Elevator shut down. In effect. Override key authorization required.
This must be the room. I'll take out as many of you fuckers as I can.
Okay, we're at the very last area of the game here, so I'll just unmute. Nice parry, Leon. Nice parry, Leon. Well, this fucking grenade was supposed to take them out, but I guess they didn't feel like doing that. And I'm doing this fucking stun bullshit. It's so fun. Yeah. This part is like hard, kinda. But it's the last part, so it's like, who fucking cares? Just fucking respawn and shit. have to like run around. I should have done that first in order, but God fucking damn it. Get up, you fucking old fuck. What's the souls out of this game? Nice parry. Oh my god, dude. Dude. Oh my fucking god, man. In the video, the fucking dude killed them in one hit with the fucking bombs. Why are those guys still alive? It's fucking stupid. Bitch. Fucking god.
Warning, autoclave compromised. Pod lockdown unavailable. Memory corrupt. Self-repair functionality
Fucking
offline.
understand.
Aerosol monitor warning. Pod lockdown unavailable.
Yeah. Let's get this over with.
Nice lag there. What the fuck was that?
The elevator will arrive shortly.
Sometimes I feel like I can shoot at us. Damn, I had 12 injectors. Holy fuck. Well, too bad I couldn't use any of them in fighting because I could unlock my liquors, and that's fucking fun. You know, yeah, game's over basically now because we're just gonna destroy Opus and didn't skip the boss fight. Curious to see what this bad ending looks like.
Almost sure.
Yeah, well, overall I'd say this game is definitely like one of the easiest to platinum. Before I was doing this trophy run, I think I was mentioning like, I was kind of nervous because, you know, it's following guides and, you know, things can go wrong when you're watching the guide and stuff. So it's like, you know, you have that worry the whole time, but no, it's not that difficult. And even have like hard parts, if there's like, you can just retry with any of the saves you have and stuff. It's basically just,
This is finally my chance to do something.
if you follow the guide, everything will just be fine. At least for games like Resident Evil. Games like, you know, Batman or any Souls-like games, those are going to be difficult because they're all just skill-based. The trophies are all like beat bosses and shit. So that'll be hard, but yeah, games like Resident Evil, I guess, aren't too terrible.
Oh,
It
Leon!
isn't that bad overall.
Leon!
I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt.
I'm gonna destroy Elvis. You promise you'll end this?
This is it.
What did you do?
What I had to.
Grace, get out of here! Go! Right behind you!
Leon! What are you doing? Come on! Leon!
At least I could save you.
No, 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 no! I wish I could have saved you, Leon.
Okay. Yay. 245, I suck. Platinum Requiem is the name. That's cool. I'm really glad I could platinum this game. Yeah, this game definitely seems like one of the easiest Resident Evils to platinum, if not like the easiest. I don't know, maybe RE3 Remake's the easiest? I don't know. But yeah, games like RE4 Remake and RE1 Remake, yeah. Never ever, you'll never ever see that platinum. Just ever. Those games look really hard to platinum. RE4 Remake, you have to replay the game a million times. And two of those times has to be on like hardcore S plus, and I think professional. You have to do a different one for professional. Yeah, fuck no, dude. You're gonna play that like. You're really gonna tell me you're gonna play that fucking like 8-hour campaign on hardcore and professional? It'll probably be more than that because you'll be fucking dying constantly, and you know you might get like lost at one point. Like it's fucked, dude. It'll take so long. And then you'll have to like get all the collectibles. You have to do knife only and shit. Not speak to the merchant. Like dog. Holy fuck. RE2 Remix also kind of ass. You have to replay it multiple times with shit. And there's like one trophy where you have to like you have to beat the game while taking like under 10,000 steps, like literal in-game steps. Like what the fuck is that trophy, bro? What the fuck is that trophy? I mean there's basically speed running. It's basically just speed run the game as efficiently as possible, which is fine, but like that's still like a dumb trophy. And then RE1 Remake, you have to replay it 100 times too, and you have to get like you have to beat it on the hardest difficulty, beat it with all the mod modes and like invisible fucking zombies and shit. Like that just sounds absolutely cancer. That's just pure fucking AIDS. Not fun. Yay, I got that. The only thing in this game I don't think I've done is that special like Easter egg here. I don't know what it's called. There's the Easter egg challenge bonus settings. Okay, no, not bonus settings. The fuck? Okay. Challenges here. Yeah, the final puzzle. Yeah. This is just an extra thing. Just, do is like an Easter egg in the care center part of the game. Which I could have done this. The guy in the video guide did it, but like I was too worried I wouldn't complete the game in under 4 hours, so I didn't fucking do that. Damn it, don't do that. So yeah, that's that. I guess we'll get this. Ooh, I just barely have enough for that. For these things. I'm assuming this thing is, what's his name? Xeno's gun, I guess. Cool. Well, there's the game like 99% done. Literally the only thing I haven't done is this fucking final puzzle bullshit, but like, I don't really have anything to spend on that. Because I already got all the content, all the concept art models. So it's literally just an extra thing. Maybe there'll be like DLC and you can use that CP for it. But yeah. But yeah, I don't know what really the point is of that bad ending, cause like obviously the releasing Elpis is like the good ending and the canon ending. So like I don't know why they really bother having a bad ending. It's just like an extra minute of cutscenes and that's it. There's no point really. It's only there to like screw with the player, I guess, and make them, I don't know, make the story seem more interactive, I guess. I don't know. But it's at the end of the day, it's like one ending's canon, the other isn't. So yeah, it's just like outright kind of pointless, but I guess that's just they just have that as part of the game. It's just a feature, just a staple, if you will, I guess. Like the first Resident Evil, like you can like not save your friends and like skip the final boss fight, I guess. I guess it's just a way to skip the final boss fight now that I think about it, so yeah, they're great. There's that. I don't know. Every time I think of these like multiple endings things, I just think of like Ocarina of Time and how it's actually extremely story relevant about which like ending happens. Because the bad ending, the good ending, and then like some semi-bad ending. you know, and that like splits the timeline up and is actually relevant. But then games like this, it's just a fucking like little feature. It just isn't. It's inconsequential. I don't know. It's weird. Alright, well anyway, yep, this is probably the last Requiem stream. Unless it gets DLC, which it probably will. And I'll probably play that. And by probably mean I will. I play that shit. I still need to play this Resident Evil fucking 4 DLC the separate ways. I still need to do that. I won't go for the trophies in it, but I'll just, you know, explore and complete it at least. Like Valhalla DLC for Ragnarok. It's kind of like that, I guess. So yeah, I'll probably play that soon, maybe. And then I'm not sure what to do after that. I do have, obviously, System Shock. That's like the other game I'm doing now. I have that. I have Horizon Remastered, probably. I don't know. And I did buy a few other Resident Evil games. I bought the original Resident Evil 2 and the original Resident Evil 3 because those were like half off. And I was gonna buy them anyway for later, probably, but that's notable. I'm most interested in playing the original Resident Evil 3 since the remake is ass, apparently. So yeah, I'm very curious to, you know, see all the changes in that. This is Resident Evil 3, and then there's also Code Veronica. But those games I'm kind of worried about because they're like original Resident Evil games with that are actually difficult. Unlike these new modern games, which is just more accessible, I guess you could say. But yeah, I am interested in RE3 and Code Veronica. And of course, there's always RE7 and 8 I could do. I was interested in starting those, but I think I'll save those for later. I'll probably play those like at least after I beat or do System Shock. But I don't know. I don't want to play System Shock like when I'm not really invested in it because I don't know, it'll feel like a chore and I won't enjoy it. I don't know. I'll most likely play Separate Ways next. But, you know, I'm kind of open to really anything right now. I could play the Separate Ways, I could play RE3, or I could start a completely different game, like maybe Bloodborne, but I feel like Bloodborne will take a long time to like beat. I would like to complete another Crouch Treasure, but Caden is a fuck, so yeah, he likes wiener in his ass, so of course he's probably been busy with that instead of playing the crab game and stuff, so that's a rather unfortunate thing. Unfortunate development here. But whatever, we'll play that whenever it feels like it. And if he doesn't feel like it, well, I'll just play it by myself then and finish it. I don't know if I'll platinum it by myself, but I don't fucking know. Yeah, well anyway, that's that. Glad I could fucking beat this and, you know, finish this in one night. Like I said, I would. If only I just got started earlier, but I was busy trying not to get fucking disintegrated by tornadoes, so that's how that goes, you know, some things are just unavoidable. Alright, well that's it for me. I listed a bunch of things I'll play next, but I don't really know what I'll play next. I'll probably get Separate Ways and blow through that in like 2 streams or something. I doubt I'll do it in 1 stream, but yeah, that's probably the next thing I'll do, just blast through that fucking thing. And then I don't know, the table's kind of, you know, I'm open to stuff after that. I might say fucking try Bloodborne if I'm really feeling like it, cause you know, Souls-like, I'm pretty interested in those, so I could at least try it. Like I haven't streamed it, but I did boot up Marvel's Spider-Man, and I played that for a few hours, and it was fun, but no, I don't really feel like playing that. But I tried it at least, so I could do that with like Bloodborne. And if it's like, fucking, I don't know, then I can just stop and go to another game, stuff like that. Anyway, since the last stream, I'll say this about Requiem. Like overall, it's a really good game. I'm sure at the end of my first playthrough, I gave it like a review, but I don't know. I'll just go through it again. Yeah, the Insanity run, it wasn't that terrible. I think it was cooler, like having different enemy spawns and like different, stuff like that. It felt more, you had to focus on, what you're doing, I guess. And some parts are annoying, like, I'm sure the hunk fight would be absolute fucking cancer without the RPG. And the last boss would be fucking annoying. And that last room with all the lickers. That was fucking annoying because it seemed like my fucking grenades were doing no fucking damage to them. So that's just stupid. Also, yeah, it really made me like realize that Leon, this game is just, it's just slow, dude. The parrying slow, taking out your guns are fucking slow. The healing isn't instant. It's a little like a Souls-like in that regard, I guess, but like it's annoying as fuck. Like let me fucking parry quick. Let me pull out my fucking gun and play the game. Like let me play. Why am I getting stun locked by 6 fucking lickers? Like, bro. I don't know, that was a little annoying, but it was okay. I just got through it, whatever. But yeah, so that wasn't too bad. The casual run was actually probably more boring because I was going through to get all the collectibles, which is always really boring in Resident Evil games. Getting the collectibles are so fucking boring in these fucking games. But it wasn't that bad. Also, getting all the collectibles while speedrunning that was an ass. That was kind of ass. It would have been nicer to like focus on the speedrun than just worrying about collectibles and shit. But then again, you finished with a fucking hour and 15 minutes to spare, so I guess you could have done it here. I don't know. Yeah, in hindsight, I should have just seen like the guide for this run is 2.5 hours, and I would have been like, dude, I could do this speedrun then. Yeah, stuff like that. I don't know. But I guess it all doesn't matter because in the end I finished now, and overall I'd say it was fine. Like all the opinions I've had are still true now. First half of this game is excellent, 9 out of 10, even including the underground section, which can be annoying. It's still really, really good, 9 out of 10. And then we kill the girl and fake out death on Emily, and then we're in Leon and Raccoon City, and that part was kind of annoying. The levels, yeah, Raccoon City, the level design was okay, but it was just kind of like, it was kind of boring. The enemies were also boring. They were just skinny zombies, like lame. I thought like the soldiers were kind of cool, like the soldier zombies, and then the soldiers like themselves. They were kind of like, more challenging and stuff. So you had to, deal with that. I thought it was kind of cool, but it dragged a little. It's just everywhere like looked the same and everything too, so it just felt like it was just fucking boring. And the spider boss fight was okay. It was just some short, and then the Plant 42 boss fight was not that good. That plant fight is honestly not good at all. It's lame. The stupid fucking plant in the first Resident Evil is better, and it's just in a fucking room with a staircase, in my opinion. Yeah, it's like I'm fighting the fucking Dead Space final boss. Even I know Dead Space was inspired by RE4, but like the boss is just like that. Like you're in a flat fucking ground, dodge left or right sometimes, and shoot forward. Like that's lame. It's not bad, but it's lame. It's just whatever. And it's too, and you know, RPD sections, like when you boil it down, the RPD section is like 5 minutes long, and that's it. It's just there for just, you know, nostalgia, and then the lab sucks. Like the lab is either you do what I did and just kill everything and fucking just run around the enemies in that one area, or just stealth it through like I did the first playthrough. And I feel like doing the stealth is what is they intended you to do, because you know you don't have infinite ammo and you have like a pistol as grace in that section, so it's like, bro, I don't know, it was so slow. I don't like it. Like, it was like creepy like when you first experience it, but it's not in replay. It's bad. I don't care. It's not good. It's all just looks like RE2 remake, and it's been done before, and it's just not like adding anything in this game. It's just whatever. I don't know. They could have made the lab like look pretty different. I don't know what they could have done. Instead of white everywhere, put like fucking blue or something. I don't know, or red. Umbrella colors, do fucking anything. I don't know. But all of it, at the end of the day, it's still a good game. I give it, I think my rating, it's like an 8.5 out of 10, I'd say. Although it's very heavily carried by the first half. The first half is awesome. Second half, no, not as much. But it's still fine for the most part, I suppose. Like Leon's Raccoon City section, that's like a 7 out of 10, I guess. It's okay. It's neat going like around the city and stuff, but like it's meh. I'm not really excited going there. I like the guns, like I said the first playthrough, the guns were okay, but I don't know, replaying it is a little annoying. And the orphanage sucks. The orphanage is like a fucking, I don't even know. It's like a 4 out of 10, even, I'd say 4.5. That's a little generous, I'd say. It's just, you're literally just a walking simulator. You don't do anything, it's just, and then the whole time, the whole like orphanage like itself is like not really explained either, so it's like, what's the point? Like the clone discovers she's a clone, like, okay. Okay, you discover that, but like why are there like a bunch of mannequins, evil children mannequins that are just insta-killing fucking people? Like, what are we doing? Has this been mentioned in any other game in the series? Like, why is this just... This is a 1990. This is like the oldest event in the story that we've played, and it's just like random and not really relevant, I guess. I don't get it. And then the lab is mid as fuck. Lab is like a 5.5 out of 10. So yeah, I'd say the second half of the game is like, when you combine everything together, I guess a 6.5. I don't know, man. Like a 6.5 out of 10. I'd say that's a good rating for it. It's not like bad, cause like the hunk fight and those soldiers, they're pretty cool, so they can get a higher rating. But you know, everything else was whatever. The level design was okay. It just was whatever. It's not very you know, open as the care center. The care center, you can go like all like around the place, find different shit out of order, or like in a more inefficient order than you could possibly, you know, find stuff like that. This map makes the care center in the RPD, the Spencer Mansion. That's what makes those areas like memorable and like unique. Is, you know, it's a giant, almost like maze-like area where you can, you know, backtrack around and do all sorts of stuff, you know. And then like the stupid Raccoon City is also kind of like that, but you can't like discover anything. It's like, it's kind of the problem I have with it. It's like you can get fucking lost. It's like everywhere looks the fucking same. Like, or did I miss something in this super dark gray scale boring building, or did I miss something in this building? Like, what do I need to get? I don't know. It's just it was fucking. It could have been better, I guess you could say. Anyway, yep, that's what I think of the game. Okay, and now I'm finally done with it. Overall, really good game. I'm glad it exists. I was about to say extremely excited. I wouldn't say that, but I am quite excited for the Code Veronica remake, which I'm like 99% sure was confirmed. I haven't heard like a 100% like public service announcement from Capcom that they're doing it, I think, but I think in like an interview or something they basically confirmed that they're remaking Code Veronica. So that I'm really excited about because, well, it's like the number one game people ask for a remake because the gameplay is like really dated and has some like shitty parts that you don't have enough ammo or you can get soft locked in it or something. But apparently like the story and like locations and are really good, so if they can keep all that and enhance it even and then modernize it and make and iron out all the problems, that game might genuinely be like a top 5 Resident Evil of all time. I could see it being better than this Requiem game, and this Requiem game meanwhile is sitting pretty high up there. Yeah, but I think I ranked them before, but yeah, of the Resident Evil games I've played, I think RE4 is number 1. Um, and then after that, it's kind of fuzzy. I think I put Requiem after RE4, but now I'm not too sure after replaying it 3 times, basically. I don't know. I think I put RE. I think. Oh God, I don't know. As much as I like, as much as I like a bunch of things about the first Resident Evil remake, I think I'd probably put it last. But then again, like I don't know, because there is such a lot of a ton of things I like about that game. Like fantastic music, graphics are excellent. The Spencer Mansion's still the best location I've been to, and even then the guardhouse and the lab were both really good in that game. Well, the lab was a little forgettable, but it's still cool. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, but just some of the gameplay just annoyed the fuck out of me. And the cameras, like fixed angles, that wasn't that bad. It was kind of cool, but like it was super annoying. Like the enemies were just annoying as fuck, dude. It's the same problem I have with Dead Space 2. Like everything in Dead Space 2 is cool, except sometimes the enemies were just so fucking obnoxious. That's the same thing with RE1. It's like you have the fixed camera angles and you're fighting the fucking dogs. Good fucking luck, dude. They take like 5 fucking shots to kill, and they're super fucking fast. It's already difficult enough to aim with tank controls, and it's just so fucking annoying. And then they jump on you, and they can like low-key stun lock your ass. And then in the game, you already barely have any inventory space for any of health items, so it's like, what the fuck, dude? This shit is, it was just annoying as fuck. Thankfully, I played on the easiest difficulty, so that wasn't that bad. I'll say on the easiest difficulty isn't that bad, but on like standard with Chris, that was a little annoying. Of course, I watched a guide for most of that run, but the point stands that it was annoying. But yeah, I think if I go back and try like RE3 or Code Veronica, I'll probably do it on the easiest difficulty because those games are already like annoying enough. I want to be able to like fully enjoy the game. I don't want to get like two shot by enemies and have an awful time just to say that I'd played it like on hard difficulty. Like I don't fucking care. I want to just play the game and beat it. And if I like it enough, I'll probably platinum it like this game. And if it's easy enough to platinum, because I'm not playing a game 500 different fucking times to get a trophy for not talking to a merchant or something. That's fucking stupid. Or 10,000 steps, like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, anyway, like I was saying, I don't know, man. They're very similar. All the games I played are similar in quality. Oh yeah, RE3 Remake, I forgot about that one. Okay, yeah, that one's definitely last. RE3 Remake is last. And then next, I just don't know, man. I don't want to say it's like, I don't want to say it's Resident Evil 1, but at the same time, I feel like it kind of just has to be. Because, like, I know there's so many good things about that game, but I don't know, man. This Requiem game is like, I don't know, man. I'm kind of fighting between putting Requiem or RE1 Remake second to last. I don't know. I think if I was using my heart, I'd say RE1 is above Requiem. But, like, I'm trying to factor in, like, you know, the good and bad. And I don't know, I just had a more annoying experience than RE1, so that's kind of the only reason I'm putting it there. I don't know, man. Alright, whatever. It's not that hard. It's just a list. Like, who cares? So yeah. Alright. Final list. I'm putting RE3R last, and then I'll go ahead and put Requiem next. It feels weird saying Requiem is the second, you know, my second least favorite game of all the RE games I've played, but it's true. I'll put Requiem there, and then RE1 Remake. I think RE1 Remake it has more good about it than bad, relative to Requiem anyway. Because Requiem, the first half, is excellent and on par with the best of RE1, but RE1 has more good stuff for longer than Requiem, if that makes sense. So I'll just put Requiem here, and then RE1 is like slightly above it. And then I'll put RE2 Remake next. RE2 Remake is just, again, it has some like boring parts, but it's overall keeps its quality at pretty high. And it's also a classic. Like, the story is a classic. Leon's cool, Ada and Claire with their separate scenarios, and the DLC, it's like cool. It's all good. And then number one is RE4 Remake, and yeah, RE4 Remake just does so many things well. Like, I didn't even mind, like, everyone hates like the island area, and some parts I'd say are annoying, but I'd say overall it still like kind of matched the vibe of the game. And then the regenerator part was really cool. That was a really cool you know, they needed to put a bit of more focus on horror, because the whole time was like just combat based, so that's cool. They put in the regenerator part at the end. I like that, and they did it well. It was like good atmosphere and creepy like sounds. And the Verdugo fight, I didn't know about the Verdugo fight like before I started playing, so I thought that was really cool. It was kind of cheesy, like it's like a xenomorph cyborg ripoff, which I felt was really random in the game, but I mean, it's still cool and pretty intense too. It's a cool fight, and then, you know, everything else is cool. But yeah, so yeah, that's number one. But there's still a lot of games I have to play for this series, so, and I'll get a more fleshed out list hopefully later. I mean, I have RE3, original. I have RE2 original, which I don't think I'll play that anytime soon. But yeah, RE3 original. I have RE5. I bought that. I haven't bought RE6 yet. I don't know if I'll do that. I have RE0, which I'm kind of, I don't know if I'll do that because apparently it's also really difficult and annoying like Code Veronica. It's like, it doesn't have item boxes, so it's just super weird and awkward. But yeah, there's that. What's next? I have RE7 and 8, of course. Those are good. And oh yeah, Revelations. I have Revelations 2 because it was free, and Revelations 1 is, also a game people recommend. So yeah, and those are kind of like the main games that you could play. I could do RE6, but I don't know, man. That one's weird. It's also extremely long, and like I don't know. I don't know, man. There are a lot of Resident Evil games, and the ones I listed just now were the most popular ones. And of course, we have that Code Veronica remake coming, which is gonna be so fucking good. I'm excited. I haven't seen like all of Code Veronica's like story and lore and stuff, but I've heard the story is really good and the characters are pretty good. Besides a few like problematic characters, I guess. You know, but yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about like the story and some of the location, the gameplay are pretty fun, but there's the obvious glaring issues about it that if they fix in the remake and then graphics update and maybe you know some additions to it, like I guess in Resident Evil 1 remake that like added Lisa Trevor to the game, like stuff like that they add to make the game fleshed out more and more unique. It might be it'll be high up there. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I don't know if I'll play the original Code Veronica before that comes out, but I don't know. If there's a remake being made, it'll probably come out next year, I guess. I mean, 2023 we got 4 remake, and then we got DLC for that, and then just now in like January 26 we get Requiem, or fucking March. No, that was like, when did this game come out? Like February? I think it was February. So yeah, and then the Separate Ways was like 2024 or something. So yeah, it took them like 2 years to make this game, and they're probably already decent, like pretty decent chunk of Code Veronica done with by now. So I don't know, probably a year and a half before that's released. Again, I don't know if I'll play Code Veronica before then, but I might say fucking do it. I don't know, man. There's a lot I could do. Anyway, that's it for now. Whatever I do next, obviously, well, I'll stream it, so you'll just figure out what I decide then. But for now, that's it for Requiem. Probably never gonna touch this game again, but it was very fun while I had it, and I had fun, and it was cool. I'm glad I played it and platinumed it. Really cool platinum and pretty easy too. So I'd recommend it with a guide. It might be a little boring, but it's getting the platinum is worth it. It's cool, you know. Alright, anyway, that's it for now. I will see you in next stream. I don't know when that is, but I never do, so who cares? Okay. Alright, goodbye.